Don't you see the name?
What's going on, everybody? What's going on? We are here in the locker room. I don't know. Somebody told me it's been like 7 months since we've been here. So I believe them. I believe them. So, you know, life is crazy. Life is hectic. We all got families, jobs, and other things happening. But nonetheless, we here. No excuses. We here for the locker room. What's going on, Daedric? How you feeling, man?
Feeling real marvelous. Feeling real good. You know. That's about it, really. That's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling blessed. That's what I'm really feeling. Feeling really good.
I like it. I like it. JJ, how about you, brother?
Yo, we good. We in the building. But let me be clear. We kind of snuck into the locker room, you know, last month. So it ain't really been 7 months for us. We kind of snuck into the locker room. So, you know, just saying.
True.
That's very true.
For you.
That's true. And I have told y'all privately, but I did not tell y'all publicly. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate the love anniversary of all the love y'all showed and all the surprises from Mr. Loris and to everybody else. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. John, how you feeling over there?
Feeling good, brother. Feeling good, man. Uno champ, bringing it home.
This guy.
Top of the world, baby. Top of the world, kid.
I ain't mad at you.
Top of the world.
I ain't mad at you. So for anybody that may be wondering, John said that he's the Uno champ. Anytime we get together, you know, we gotta play Uno. We put the belt up for grabs. And the last time we were together this past Saturday, this past Saturday, John took it home. So, you know, all respect due. All respect due.
I think it's like his first title in a long time, though. Yeah, like I really don't remember you being a champ.
Long time.
I'm keeping it Wilson. So Marlon Patson, you can share it with me, man.
Nah.
I like it.
He didn't have it before.
Yeah.
But who's always closest? Right? Either I'm first or I'm second. You know, I'm either first or second.
No, we're not talking about end of the year stuff. That's what you
exactly.
do. But as far as the Uno title is concerned, I had the most reigns for sure.
I don't know about that. Definitely don't know about that. Think it was me. But...
So all that comes to an end.
Yeah. Okay. And again, usually, you know, it's a fifth one that's here with us usually, but unfortunately, Noble was unable to join us. But you know, hopefully he's watching. Hopefully he's with us. And again, appreciate you, Noble, for doing the locker room anniversary edition. But nonetheless, we're here. You see the title on Facebook. You see the title on YouTube that says "Start, Cut, Finish." Sorry, Start, Cut, and Bench. Pop Culture Edition. Start, Cut, and Bench. Pop Culture Edition. What does that mean? You know, we're gonna pick three. We're gonna have a category. We're gonna give each other three singers and three movie stars and three sports edition situations, and we have to let them know: are we gonna start? Are we gonna cut you? Are we gonna bench you? Right. So we're just using that. That's more like a sports thing, right? And there's other phrases for this, but we chose not to use that. We're gonna go with start, cut, and bench. You know, basically start means that's the one I like the most. Bench means I can do without it. Cut mean I'm done. Cut mean I'm done. So I'm gonna start. Y'all good? And again, I'm gonna start.
Anybody out there live, please chime in. Please.
Absolutely. You know how it go.
Yeah.
Let me pull mine up real quick. And I'm gonna start. See, my movies is hard. I got like 3 different categories of movies. Cause I just didn't know which one I wanted to use. Right. So if we got time, I'm gonna come back to them. But I think I know which one I want to use. I had like the hood movies, I had the comedies, and I had like basketball movies. Mm-hmm. So I think I'm gonna go with hood movies. If we got time, I'm gonna come back to the basketball movie. So for the hood movies, for the hood movies in like the 90s, I want to say, these was all 90s. All right, again, y'all got to start one, you got to cut one, you got to bench one. All in our generation, we all watched them. So you got to choose from Boys in the Hood. You got to choose from New Jack City. And you got to choose from Juice.
Yeah, that's easy for me.
Wow. Wait. So
Boys in the Hood.
Say it again. Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood, New Jack City, and Juice.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna be biased, baby. Biased? Woo!
Yeah. So I said I'm gonna start first, give y'all time to deliberate in your mind. Then we're gonna give our brief whys, our brief reasoning real quick. So again, for me, if I'm going to start one, I'm going to have to start Boys in the Hood. I'm going to have to start Boys in the Hood. John Singleton straight did his thing. Cuba Gooding did his thing. Ice Cube did his thing. Morris Chestnut. I mean, the list goes on and on. But who did his thing? It tells a great story of them growing up and during this time. So I want to give it to Boys in the Hood. Now that was easy for me. Number one was easy for me. Now who am I going? Bench out of New Jack City and Juice? That's tough. That means I got to cut the next one. I mean, I got to cut the next one. And these two are classics. So I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to roll with. I'm gonna have to roll with Pookie, and I'm gonna have to. And New Jack City gonna have to be my bench. Got to be my bench. And sorry, Juice, you gotta go. Juice.
Wow.
I don't know. Like that. Wow. You threw a haymaker with that one.
For me, that was gonna be tough. Juice, you gotta. I love Juice, but if I gotta pick one, Boys in the Hood got to me. That has to be the best. If you want to call it hood ghetto movie there is, talking about, taking it back, Minnesota Society, South Central, all that good stuff. New Jack City, man, just what it meant, what it did to our culture, and how we still recite some of those. I am my brother's keeper. We still talk about that stuff. They got a play out now about it, right? They got a play out now, right, about it. So it's Juice. I heard him play was good too. Juice, man, it's so good. Tupac,
Rodamez. We talking about Rodamez. Rodamez. Old man Quillis.
Yep. Yo, that's crazy.
That's what I'm going with. So now that's what I'm going with. So Daydreams, because you seem like it ain't a problem for you.
It wasn't a problem for me.
So I'm gonna go right to you then. Who you got?
For me, it was relatively easy.
Okay.
I guess it's just different reasonings, but I had the same exact order.
Okay.
Boys in the Hood, start, bench, New Jack City, cut, Juice. All three of them are classics. But the main reason I had to cut Juice, they all classics. Main reason I had to cut Juice is because to me, there's way more memorable scenes in Boys in the Hood and New Jack City than there is Juice. For me. Way more. Like you can easily say a line and I'd remember, oh yeah, that was Boys in the Hood. That was New Jack City. But you just said, what did you say before? Rama,
Rodamez.
And I was like, I forgot all about that.
I mean, they were just small characters, but
that's because you
exactly. But you're gonna remember the small characters in Boys in the Hood. You're gonna remember. Sometimes you're gonna remember the small characters in New Jack City. So for me, it was relatively easy for me. Because all three of them are classics, but Boys in the Hood, that's one of the ultimate classics. And I mean, you mentioned all those names and didn't mention the two icons in there with Lawrence Fishburne and Angela Bassett. So it's like, yeah. To me, hands down, it was super easy. As soon as you said them, I put it down and start, bench, cut, real easy.
Okay, I like it. And you're right. Juice. I mean, we probably remember the scene where they DJing and the roof scene. Oh, you got the Juice now, right? But it ain't prevalent. JJ, you up, man? You up?
All right, so I came to a conclusion, but here's the thing. So I went on like basically what you guys said. I'm kind of echoing it, slightly different order though. I'm gonna start New Jack City.
Okay.
I'm going to bench Boys in the Hood, and I'm going to cut Juice. But here's the thing. I went on cultural impact. So basically what you guys said, like, the lines we say from Boys in the Hood, the lines we say from, New Jack City. And then don't get me wrong, Juice has an amazing cultural impact too. And the one thing that really made it hard for me, the soundtracks. They were all great, but the soundtrack and like for Juice, you know what I mean? Like, Eric B. and Rakim, like Know the Ledge, like that song that song right there alone.
We didn't say soundtracks.
I'm just saying, but everything in it,
soundtracks.
we're losing everything in it, and we're cutting it. We're losing everything that came with it. So, that's my order, and that's tough.
Yeah,
that's tough. So, starting New Jack City, I'm benching Boys in the Hood, and I'm unfortunately, I'm cutting Juice. And that hurts my heart. That hurts my heart.
And to JJ point, yes, I keep that in mind. So when we go to actors and actresses, and when we go to like sports and stuff, everything in music, when you cut, that whole thing is gone, right? So it's not like, well, they could have put somebody else in that movie. No, that whole movie is gone. Like you can't even consider that movie no more, right? So that's to his point. That makes sense. So now there is no soundtrack for Juice because there ain't no Juice.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
There ain't no Juice.
Yeah. See you, Aaron.
Yeah. Yeah, on you, Ja. On you, brother.
Y'all finished?
We done.
Y'all done?
We done.
So I'm just gonna say this. I didn't think I was crazy, but when I think about it, I think I am.
Yo, clearly saying a lie. Yo,
so
Tupac.
Yo,
yo, you got that off. You got
nice.
Yo, first we keeping Juice. That's first and foremost.
You starting Juice.
Huh?
Starting Juice.
Starting Juice. Yeah, he killed it. First and foremost.
He killed
it. Second of all, so we got New Jack City and Boys to Men, right?
Boys in the Hood.
I'm sorry, Boys in the Hood. I think I'm gonna go with Boys. I'm gonna go Boys in the Hood.
As a bench?
Yeah, as a bench.
And so you're cutting New Jack City.
New Jack City.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, I'm not a New Jack City fan. I watched it, but it didn't hit me like that. It really didn't.
I feel you.
It didn't hit me like that.
Yeah.
What did hit me like that was Juice.
So what you're saying is you're not your brother's keeper.
Huh?
Yeah.
So what you're saying is you're not your brother's keeper.
No, I'm not my brother's keeper. No, not at all.
But you might be crazy. But
I might be crazy. Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
Yo, that's the best. Yo, that is so crazy.
Yo, yeah.
And the second one, either they don't know, they don't show,
no, or they don't care about what's going on in the hood.
About what's going on in the hood. That's what they said.
Yo, so all that to say that all these movies really do have an impact.
Impact, yeah, absolutely.
So it wasn't easy for me. I know y'all said it's easy.
Time out. See, to me, y'all disrespecting Tupac's performance in Juice. Like, I don't understand that.
Who is?
Yeah,
who is?
Well, see, all y'all had him.
Well, the movie, period, not just him. But
it wasn't.
The movie
is more than it's not called Tupac's Juice. It's called Juice.
And you're actually disrespecting the other two movies because if Pac wasn't in Juice, I'm pretty sure you would have it cut.
Yeah.
Blasphemy.
Okay, well, there we go. For the majority, we had the same, order for the majority. Jao threw the monkey wrench in, which, growing up with him, I knew that was going to be the case with Jao, and with Juice being first, and we watched that movie a lot as kids. And just you got the Juice now, and it's still still beat rock in the mirror and all that good stuff. Mama, I made it. They watching that movie. So but it is what it is. But that was the first round of start, bench, cut, pop culture edition. So I'm just gonna randomly pick somebody. It's Russian roulette. We ain't got no order. We ain't got no order to start off with. So I'm gonna go with my man. I'm gonna go with my man Daydream.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to actually start off with, should I start off with that or that? y'all gonna kill me in one of them, and the other one y'all gonna take a little while. So which one y'all want? Y'all want to kill me first, or do y'all want to take a little while to think? Which
Depends
one?
on what you got, man. Music is not my
I'm gonna
thing.
kill you first, man. I'm gonna take you out.
All right.
Yeah. I'm
So
assassin.
I'm gonna go with TV shows.
Okay.
Start, cut, and bench.
Oh,
Now,
boy.
unlike Marlon, I didn't categorize anything. I just went with 3 TV shows.
Okay.
So don't kill the messenger. Just tell me who y'all gonna start, who you're gonna cut, and who you're gonna binge. All right.
Okay.
So the TV shows are 24,
Ooh.
Snowfall,
Ooh.
and Martin. Well, this is easy for me. Super easy for me.
Very easy for me.
Super easy for me. As you can see on JJ Marlin's face, it doesn't look too good. So obviously, I'm starting 24. I'm benching Snowfall, and you know I'm cutting Martin. So the reason why is, of course, I'm starting 24 because to me, that was the best show that I've ever seen. Personally, for me, best show that I've ever seen, hands down. The concept, the writing, the only thing that was just crazy about it is like, yo, if you know Jack Bauer after the 6-7 years, why are you saying, oh, so you're the famous Jack Bauer? Like, I'm not tying you up. I'm not doing that.
I'm supposed to be taking you out.
You're the one that gets away all the time, huh? Nah. I'm benching Snowfall. You know, it's coming in the last season. This Wednesday, start of the last season. Definite dope show. What is it? 80s, right? 70s. 80s.
Yep.
Dope show, dope concept, dope acting. The acting is phenomenal in it. And again, it's different. All 3 of these shows are completely different. And for me, I'm cutting Martin. I mean, everybody here knows how I feel about Martin. I can do without.
Wait, let me just say something.
If I had those 3 things lined up in front of me, I could do without Martin.
But see, you said you didn't come up with like a real plan, or you just named it. Like, no, you did that on purpose. You did that on purpose.
You don't fit Martin in with Snow. That's just
clearly.
Yeah.
24.
All
Okay,
3
great.
of them are different. All 3 of them are different. All 3. Snowfall is not like 24.
Yeah, but that's in the same category.
This wasn't a personal attack. This was a personal attack.
Very personal.
Says who? You know what? I'm gonna let you 2 ponder on it, and I'm just gonna go ahead and give it to Gerald. Gerald, who you gonna start, cut, bench?
Again, like Dave just said, I'm gonna I'm gonna start 24. Phenomenal series. You know, Jack Bauer, great storyline. You know, like I said, great storyline. You know, a lot of series. Second, I'm going with Snowfall. Definitely.
That you're benching.
Yeah, that I'm benching. I'm benching Snowfall. And as far as cutting, everybody knows Martin. I'm just not. I'm not a fan of Martin, man. I'm just not.
You love Tommy though.
Nah, he almost got you.
Yep, definitely not a fan of Tommy. He's whack. Tommy is whack. Rest in peace. I love you, but you whack, man. You whack, bro.
But you love him.
Just keep it real. Just keep it real, man.
Oh boy.
Just keep it real. So 24, Snowfall, and Martin gets the axe. I'm sorry.
I don't know which one of y'all want to go, but
I think JJ, you on mute.
You mute.
So you said 24.
You're mine.
He's doing sign language.
What was that?
Charlie Chaplin.
24, you're starting. Snowfall, you bench, and Martin, you're just bugging out about and you cut.
Absolutely, okay. He's bugged. He's bugged.
Yeah, that's crazy, yo.
He's diarrhea.
Which one of y'all going?
Whichever one you pick.
Let's go for it, Marlon. We'll save JJ for last.
All right, so there's really no order that we could do. We could do however we want to, right? I can start with my bench, right? I can start with
Yeah. You can.
So I'm gonna just do that snake effect, right? And I'm gonna start with my cut. So I'm cutting Snowfall. I'm cutting Snowfall. I'm cutting Snowfall. And the reason why I'm cutting Snowfall is a phenomenal show. But you got Martin and you got Jack Bauer. I believe they both came on Channel 5. I believe they both came on Channel 5.
Yeah,
5. Yeah, they came on 5. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So FX, right? How many people really know about this show? Is it really that popular out there? Do we all now we got cable and we got all these streaming services, but then like it was out there. These two other shows out there. So phenomenal show. Just don't think it has a bigger impact than these two shows had, right? I think they both got the same amount of years as Martin and Snowfall both had 5 years, I believe. I know Jack Bauer had like 9, right? But I think Snowfall and Martin got like the same amount of seasons as 5, I believe. So yeah, but Snowfall, I'm believing it's big impact. Gotta go 24 as my bench. And the reason why 24 is my bench is because you've seen them one, you've seen them all, right? Phenomenal show. Is it my favorite? My top 3. But you've seen one episode, you've seen them all. We know what's happening. So there's a bomb, there's a terrorist, Jack Bauer getting away. We get it. We get it. We get it. It's going to happen. Phenomenal, like Deidre said, whoever thought of this concept. But then is it kind of far-fetched? Is all this happening in 24 hours, right? Yeah, but phenomenal concept, though. Phenomenal concept. It is.
And you said far-fetched, right?
Far-fetched? It is far-fetched. It is far-fetched.
Let's hear your start.
It is a far-fetched for a drama, though, right? Now, the reason why Martin is my start, 1, because Martin is a phenomenal show. That's 1. 2, tell me what you have saw that looked like Martin. Nothing. Nothing looked like Martin before Martin. No.
Living Color did not look like Martin.
Not like Martin.
It was better.
Yo, nothing.
It was like it was better. It was the blueprint.
Martin was the original of people to this day is still trying to mimic him, do him. So Martin was just so original, and just not just when it comes to comedy. We talk all the time with me and JJ. He wearing certain gear, right? He's making gear popular. He's making certain sweaters popular. He's the reason why people wear the black universities. Martin started all that stuff. You know what I mean? And let's not forget about the comedy. The comedy. I mean, the comedy. Should we put on this episode? Should I share my screen real quick?
I mean, listen.
I'm saying so. Yeah. So I'm starting Martin. I'm benching 24, which is a phenomenal show. My top 3. But I got to cut Snowfall. Phenomenal show, phenomenal acting. As Adrian said, just not enough impact to society. I mean, to the culture yet. Just not enough to the culture yet.
Okay.
So you, JJ.
Oh, so I didn't know if he was going. All right. So pretty much, mine is pretty much the exact same as Marlon's, but slightly different on the reasoning for the 24. So starting Martin because duh. All right, starting Martin. I'm benching 24 and I'm cutting Snowfall. Same reason as Marlon said, so I'm not gonna go all into it. I think Snowfall is a great show. I don't think it has the same impact as 24. So 24, and I was late to the party. You guys were already on 24. I came late to the party with 24. After seeing 24, I had never seen a show quite like that. Now, the difference in my explanation with Marlon is I think that 24, although somewhat formulaic, but it wasn't super formulaic. And I thought the concept was so dope that each episode or each season is 24 hours. So each episode, 24 episodes in a season, you got each episode is an hour in a day. I thought that was a super dope concept that never really got old to me. So yes, but it's a TV show, so I suspend the whole belief thing of it. Of course, like that's a lot to happen in an hour, blah, 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 whatever, or the day. But it is what it is, a TV show. But we had never, or at least I had never seen anything like that on a TV show. So I thought that was amazing, but it's not going to overtake Martin. And Snowfall, although a dope show, I think I enjoy the series, but there were certain aspects of the show that I was like, you know, there wasn't anything in 24 that I was like, this is kind of whack. There were certain parts or certain people in Snowfall that I was like, I could do without that stuff. I feel like I get more interested when Franklin is on screen, you know, for that type of stuff. Whereas 24, I could watch anything because I felt like it was just a great show. Martin, obviously the same thing, but yeah, so that's my reason. So although this is Snowfall. Snowfall is dope, but for those reasons, you know, I had to cut it. There's some aspects of Snowfall that I wasn't really feeling.
I like it. Appreciate it, David, for your category.
Yeah, for this random just random TV shows that just happen to come up in your head.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a personal attack, but I think we made it through it.
Personal attack, very personal.
All right, John, how about you, man? I know you got your category over there. What you got for us?
Yeah, I got sports. All right, so the first one I got point guards in the NBA. So the first, I got Magic Johnson. I got Steph Curry.
It's about to get crazy.
I know where he's going with this. Talking about personal attacks. Go ahead and say that last name.
And I got Dennis Johnson.
What?
Yo, 85% of the people that's watching this don't even know who that is.
Don't even know it.
Right now.
No. Yeah.
Even Dennis Johnson is like, who?
What? Me?
No,
Me?
no.
Yo.
Another Dennis Johnson. He Googling right now.
Yo.
He Googling right now. Dennis Johnson.
Yo. No, all jokes aside, I got Magic, I got Curry, and I got John Stockton. Right?
All right.
Start, bench, and cut. Okay, so all right. So what I thought about was I'm not taking stats in account or championships. It's just the eye test. What I see. Okay. So I'm starting Magic. Magic Johnson. A mismatch nightmare at point guard. If you go on point guard for point guard, he's a mismatch. Right?
Yeah.
He's going to take advantage of a smaller point guard. Right? You guys agree or no?
Hey, bro, this is your time. Like, I mean, listen,
It's your thing, yo.
Yeah, it's your thing. You ain't got to sell me on it, really, but okay, all right.
Okay, all right. This is what I got. I'm starting Magic. So when I say I'm benching someone, you already know who I'm cutting.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so when I say this name, again, you guys already know who I'm cutting. The bench player is Stephen Curry. The reason being, right? He shoots the long ball. He makes it easier for other offensive players. Like, he commands so much attention that other players will be open for their offense. And as far as John Stockton, him and Steph Curry, I think they're. I mean, and again, I'm not taking anything from John Stockton. He's a Hall of Fame player, no doubt about it. But him and Steph Curry, I would say they're both liabilities on defense. But I still would take Steph Curry as the bench player. But John Stockton, you gotta go.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
You're the weakest link. You gotta go.
Okay.
And that's what I got. I got Magic starting, Steph Curry as the bench, and John Stockton as you gotta go. That's me. So it's on me to pick who I want to go next.
Yes, sir.
I would say, not gonna hold you all, Daydream.
All right. Dope list, by the way.
It
Dope
is.
list. So the only thing The only thing I thought that third person was going to be the actual best one, which is Jason Kidd, but he didn't go that route. Because that would have been super easy for me. But
I'm happy to go to the Lord on here.
This guy. Yeah. But it was relatively easy for me as well. And not to prolong this, the same exact order as Gerald picked. Starting Magic, I'm benching Steph, and I'm cutting Stockton. For me, is Magic Johnson. Anybody that know me and knew me from when I was growing up, that was like my basketball idol. It was everybody that was Jordan, and stuff like that. It was Magic for me because Magic was just dope. And I don't think he didn't spend that much. Well, he didn't spend that much in the NBA mainly because of his condition. But Curry changed the game. So I'm not even going off of championships or anything like that. It's just Curry changed the game. Now, the one thing I will disagree with Gerald is when you can't really talk about defense with Stockton, because if memory serves me right, I believe he leads the league in steals. I think he has the most steals.
Right. Yep.
So when it comes to defense, can't really say that.
Yep. Okay.
And the guy knew how to. He knew how to steer the team. I mean, he was a very good point guard. Leads in assists, leads in steals. But to me, I guess because he doesn't have any impact like Magic and Curry had in the NBA. He was just a player. Good as he was, he wasn't an impactful player to me. So that's my start, bench, cut, and reason why.
I like it.
Gerald, who you going to next?
It's on you, Deidre.
No, you pick Jack.
Yeah.
Me?
Like he just went.
No. I'm saying it's on Deidre. I thought it was on Deidre to pick who we want next.
Oh, nah, you control it.
I'm gonna say Marlon for last. I'm gonna go with Deidre. JJ. Sorry.
So it's gonna be easy because Gerald and Dadrian pretty much summed it up very well. I'm starting Magic due to the reason that we had never seen anything like Magic before. Changed the game. 6'9" point guard, handled the rock. The way he manned the team, coming in as a rookie, winning championship. We had never seen that. I'm benching Steph Curry also for the same reasons that we have never seen. He changed the game. Mm-hmm. The way we currently see the game now, the way these kids are playing, good, bad, or indifferent, a lot of this due to Steph Curry. He's as they like to say on TV, a transcendent type player. I'm not sure if we're ever going to see anything quite like a Steph, again. John Stockton, although a great point guard, but I don't think he stands out in a way where he changed the game. His stats are amazing for a guy, an undersized guard. He was able to play as long as he did. Like Dadrian came in and said, he led the league and leads the entire NBA all time in steals. That may not be broken. It stood for a really, really long time. But I don't think that he's done anything. His game didn't really say he changed the game. We've seen a lot of great point guards before him, during his time, and after him. And I don't know if anything that he's done, not to slight him, but I don't know if anything that he's done stood out better than other point guards. So I am going to cut him for that reason. So I agree with you guys.
Okay.
I think there's some undercover racism here.
That's crazy.
We went with the dark skin first. We bitched the light skin and kept on.
That's crazy.
And honestly, for those that may be listening, that's probably like the first time that I heard Dadrian, in particular, JJ, every now and again give John Stockton his credit. Now that might be because I'm always comparing him to Kidd. I'm always saying he better than Kidd because I really never heard I really not. Yo, I didn't interrupt y'all.
I'm just
Yo,
let me mute myself.
so anytime that we would talk and like casually at Fridays or at somebody's crib, I'm always saying, look, John Stockton is the number 2 point guard of all time, right? Because and then the two, they're like, nah, kid, and I really never heard them give John Stockton no credit. Okay, but maybe they did. Maybe I just ignored it, right? So let me get to Jal's question. And I'm thinking, am I the only one that heard him say point guard? Am I the only one that heard him say point guard?
Yep.
Am I the only one to say that? A distributor, a floor general. Did I hear that? So because I heard it correctly, I'm gonna agree with y'all, and I'm gonna go with Magic, right? 6'9", started the fight with his rookie year. How many points he took over for center for Kareem? I'm gonna go with Magic. All-time floor general, dish to rock, showtime to LA. I'm gonna go with Magic. But sorry, y'all, I'm gonna have to cut Steph Curry. As much as I love him, as much as I love Steph, I'm gonna jump all the way to the end. Chris, if you listening right now, I know you heartbroken right now, but I'm gonna have to cut Steph. Cause is Steph a point guard or is he a scoring point guard? Is he looking to pass first or looking to shoot first? And y'all keep on throwing out this, he ain't changed the game. What in the game can you do? How much is there's only going to be so many game changes that there are. So you're right. I'm cutting Steph, but come on, no doubt. I think because he ain't flashy, he ain't doing the no looks. He got Karl Malone as his pick and roll guy. Y'all not giving Stockton the credit that he deserves. 5,000 steals. How many assists he got? And ain't nobody catching neither one of those records. 19 years. Did I tell y'all how many games he missed in 19 years? He missed 44 games.
Yeah, that's crazy.
In 19 years. 44. Come on. You talking about the Iron Man of basketball? Move over, AC Green. Move on over. John Stockton is the Iron Man of basketball. So again, I heard point guard. Am I right, John? You said point guard, right?
Point guard. Yep. Point guard. Yep.
You're right. He ain't got no championships. You're right. But
Okay, but can I just say this?
Yeah.
I'm done.
So I put it in our little chat. But what's the difference between him and Nash? Like, there's no discernible difference between and I'm not saying that they're not like he's not good. I'm just saying there's no difference. There's no difference. But Magic is different. We don't know another Magic. We don't know another Steph Curry. It's different. We don't but there's a lot of John Stockton, like, no disrespect. It's a lot of John Stockton type players out there that we've seen in the league.
Well, what's the difference between Chris Paul and Jason Kidd?
There's a big difference.
What?
Well, I can start with the obvious.
Yeah.
He's a championship level point guard who's been to the finals. Who's been to the finals 3 times.
Fourth option.
With no Hall of Famers.
Thank you.
He's been to the finals with no Hall of Famers.
No,
Nobody else has done
Dirk.
No, he's talking about.
I'm talking about with the Nets.
Oh, okay.
He's been to the finals with no Hall of Famers.
Game, like the way they play the game. What's the difference between Chris Paul and Jason Kidd? Saying that they play.
No, because I think Chris Paul's more of a scoring point guard than Jason Kidd is.
No.
Yes.
And Jason Kidd is.
No.
I said you just said Jason Kidd. So
one has to be more than the other. They're not going to be equal. They
can be equal.
Well, not 50. Somebody got to be smarter than the other. Somebody got to be more ferocious than the other. You ain't going to be
smarter than the other. That's Kid hands down.
Clearly,
hands down. There's no comparison.
Who has better defense?
Players. Look at the players that Kid has taken to the finals.
No way.
Jason Kidd have better defense
than Chris Paul. No way.
You said what?
Jason Kidd is way better defense than Chris Paul.
They're the same players. What I'm just kidding. The same players.
No, they're not. How?
Because they.
Who did Paul take to the finals? That's not going to be in the Hall of Fame.
I'm talking about player. I'm not talking about like accolade. I'm talking about player, like the way they play the game of basketball.
And Paul is more of a dirty player. He wasn't a dirty player.
Absolutely dirty. That joke is filthy. Yo, that boy needs some Mr. Clean. He needs some Fabuloso or something. That joke is dirty.
I hear you. I hear you. But what I'm saying is, with the defense to my man, he walked through Barcelona. Ain't nobody know who he was.
Yup, exactly.
But that's a negative against him because he ain't flashy. So everybody like, yo, you ain't flashy. You ain't
but looks. Yo, but if you know basketball, the dude, I mean, maybe an assassin is too strong of a word, but he was a great point guard.
You're right. Say assassin. You're right.
I could say that, like him. But look, he had Karl Malone his entire career except for the last year when Karl Malone left. Like they got to the finals twice, but MJ stopped all of that. You know what I'm saying? And no championships. But he's a great player. But like I said, there's not much of a discernible difference between him and a lot of other guards in his era, before his era, and afterwards. Like it's this.
You got a point with Nash, but that's why I'm going to put Nash. If we went down the list, number 3. That's why. Because
number 3,
Nash
what?
Is point guard. He better.
You said Nash is the number 3 point guard of all time? Is that what you're saying?
Well, not. He's better than Kidd. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yo,
Nash better than Kidd.
Who's next?
That's a conversation for another. That's a conversation for another time. I'm not. You're not baiting me with that, sir.
Yeah,
no, sir.
Yeah.
So JJ, it's on you, JJ.
All right, so I went a couple different ways. So my first one, start, bench, or cut. It's pretty easy. I'm in the music category, so everybody who doesn't know, I got the music category. I tried to make it interesting. So I'm just gonna choose, at least for this round, I'm just choosing an artist, just artists alone. I'm going the R&B route. So start, bench, or cut. We have Whitney Houston. We have Mary J. Blige. We have Lauryn Hill.
Now, are we saying, in what sense are we saying?
Wait, time out.
I like that.
Not to cut y'all off, but again, music is not my thing. So can I just get it out the way?
I mean, he got to give his first.
I mean, yeah, you can give yours first,
and then
but
he could go.
I want to get mine out the way because music is like poo poo to me.
Unless it's Pac.
Yeah, right.
Yo,
or you can say Pac's music is poo poo. So I don't know.
So can I get it out the way and let y'all let the music people do what they do? Let me get mine out the way.
I ain't mad at you.
All right.
Clever.
You need me to repeat them again, or are you good?
Well, you going first?
No, you go. You said you want to get out the way, so you go ahead.
No. But you going first though. It's you. It's your category.
Wait,
I thought you said you wanted to get out the way. That's why I thought you was going. But okay, all right. So start, bench, or cut. And so before we went live, I told you I hadn't really thought of my answers. I came up with the question. I hadn't really thought of my answers. So I'm just going to wing this. I'm going to wing this one. We got Whitney Houston. We got Lauryn Hill. We got Mary J. Blige. And mind you, for everybody, just to kind of recap, if you're cutting somebody, you're losing all of everything they've done. And that's why I just did artists. I didn't do particular songs on this one. That's for the next round for me. But I just did the artists or whatever. So I'm cutting. I mean, I'm saying whoever I cut, that means we're losing their stuff. So I'm gonna. Oh, this is tough. I'm gonna start Whitney Houston because, right? Like it's Whitney Houston. She may not be my favorite artist, but I mean, for what she's done for the culture, for what she's done outside of the culture, like just music in general, she's that big of a star. So I'm gonna have to start her just for that. So this one is tough. I'm going to bench Mary. Now, here's the thing. I'm a big Mary fan with her old stuff when she first came out. I felt like, that music spoke to me a little bit more. And what's the album that I think is like one of the best R&B albums in my life? Was it My Lifetime? Not my life. I'm thinking of Jay-Z. My Life. hands down one of the best R&B albums ever. So for that reason and her early work, I'm gonna bench her. And as much as I want to keep Lauren, the reason why I'm cutting Lauren is only because her discography isn't as vast and as long and deep as the two previous, Mary and Whitney. That's the only reason. That's the only reason why I'm cutting her, is because her discography isn't as vast as Mary and Whitney. That's the only reason. So with that, Gerald, I know you want to get it out the way. So
yeah. Not to cut you off. Not no disrespect. Again, I'm not big on music, but with the three you gave, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go first, and again, no explanation. I'm gonna go with Mary J.
That's your starting? That's your starting?
Yeah. I'm starting Mary J. I'm starting. What's the second one?
You got Bench. You got Whitney and Lauryn Hill.
Okay. Mary J., Whitney Houston, and Lauryn Hill. Again, I'm not big on music like that, but that's just how I'm going to pick them.
You know who did you cut?
Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill did a song with Pac, right?
I cut Lauryn Hill. You heard me?
She did a song with Pac, yo.
Lauryn Hill. You heard me? You heard me, right? I cut Lauryn Hill.
I'm messing with you anyway.
That's hilarious.
I like it.
All right, so next, let's go with Marlon.
Man, y'all just disrespectful in this locker room tonight, man. You disrespecting John Stockton. You disrespecting.
That's crazy.
I think
we're not racist with this one, are we?
So it's good now. We good?
What? Yeah, we waiting on you.
I'm done.
Okay, no.
You need more time?
No, I'm good.
Sounds like he needs more time. I don't know.
Yo, disrespecting L Boogie. It's just, and I don't see JJ to have that criteria as far as like longevity. It's unfair to put her in that category. Then. Like it's unfair to, if you know she only got the miseducation, you know she only got the MTV Unplugged, and she. But
see, I did it to give. So I did the R&B route in a way where you got three different types of R&B. So I try to make it a little versatile. So you got your traditional in a way of Whitney Houston. I kind of gave you a little bit more urban style with Mary, and then I also gave a little bit of like a different type of urban with. I should say like it's a different type with Lauryn Hill, but like it's kind of got neo soul in there. It's got rap. It's got hip. So I try to give three different types of things with these artists.
So what I'm gonna go with, because that whole longevity thing is always hard for me, because it's like Terrell Davis, right? He only played 5 years with the Broncos. But the Joker got 2 Super Bowls, right? And he got 2,000 yards rushing. So that longevity thing always bothers me when people bring that up. I'm not really saying that that's not accurate. So I'm just gonna have to go off who I like to hear, right? Who I like to hear more than the other. So I'm gonna start with, I think it's hands down, like, because I like to hear her, and if you erase her catalog, then you're erasing a whole lot of stuff. I'm gonna start with Whitney. It's like I like to hear her, and her catalog is deep and long, and movie soundtracks. Like, that's just disrespectful not to put her first. Second, I gotta go with L Boogie, man. I just gotta go with L Boogie. I gotta go with Lauryn Hill. I gotta go with Lauryn Hill. I just love every single record on Miseducation. There's not one thing that I don't love about Miseducation. I even love the MTV Unplugged. I even love the acoustic guitar. She's just doing her thing. You know what I mean? I actually love the Unplugged like that. I could just play them both without stopping them. So that means, yeah, I mean, and then JJ, you mentioned it, and she rapping too. And let's not sleep. If she rapping, she might be one of the top 2 female MCs that ever was, right? So it's not like she buns. Like she might be.
No, she's not.
Yeah, right. She literally might be the best female rapper ever, right? So the close. I'm not saying she's number 1, but
and once again, it goes to the length. That's like the Fuji stuff, yes, and not that much rapping on Miseducation, but it's hard to put her as top female MC. You don't have that much.
That's true. You're right. And Mary, I love Mary, right? I disagree, JJ, with my life. I think the first one on what 411.
What's the 411?
Yeah.
Oh, they run. They close. They close.
Yeah, they close. So I love them. I think I still got Dangerous CD. I ain't give it back yet. So
I was looking for that. Did you put that CD in the wire?
Yo, that CD gone. That CD gone.
But but I love Mary. But I think there's some things I could do without her. I could do without her. Without hearing. Not that big a fan of her vocals. Not that big a fan of her vocals. She is the queen of not soul, but what I guess soul, right?
Queen of hip hop, soul, or something to that.
Right? So, and I agree. I think she is. She's been around a long time. Not really with Bad Boy, but connected to Bad Boy. So I'm with her. But if I had to choose, I want to listen to Whitney first, L Boogie second, and then Mary last.
Cutting Mary. Ain't no last. Cut.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. So if I cut Mary,
that's a whole different thing.
All her stuff, you're right. All her stuff is gone. All of her stuff is gone. All her collabs is gone.
The stuff with Jay-Z. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah, but I think we can go with her not being in power. I'm good with that.
Oh, see, yeah. Now you fighting 30. Now you being disrespectful. Let Monet live, man. Let Monet live, yo.
All right, so I guess it's me now, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I was thinking that the whole night this wouldn't happen. I just knew for sure this whole night this wouldn't happen. Me almost fully agreeing with Marlon. So I didn't think that was going to happen. But I am starting Whitney. I am going to bench Lauryn, and I am going to cut Mary.
Thank you.
Whitney is that's a no-brainer. It really is. It's a no-brainer. Well, apparently it is a brainer when it comes down to Gerald, because Gerald started Mary. But Whitney and her catalog, forget just her catalog. She's probably one of the best singers of all time. Right. So when you have a person that's a best singer along with an extensive catalog, that equals you're going to start. Now, almost for the same reasons, Mary, although Mary came in and she kind of changed the game when she came in. I think she came in 92, I think it was, or 91 or 92. She came in. And for those that don't know, me and JJ always be doing like battles and stuff like that. And if either one of us put on a Mary, chances are Mary's going to win, because it's just like a lot of her songs are related to most females, especially during that time, and even probably some of this time. But the difference is, how many of songs does she write? She's not that great of a singer. To be honest, we got to be honest. She's not that great of a singer.
You don't blame her for not writing her music, though?
It plays a part. Okay. Because Lauryn Hill writes her music. She writes her music. She sounds better vocally, hands down, sounds better. And then you got to kind of think, if you get rid of Lauren and her catalog, you're getting rid of the Fugees. And that goes kind of a long way, even though they only have 2-3 albums. You getting rid of the Fugees, one of the biggest groups. And let's not forget that Lauryn Hill, the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, has anybody topped her album sales?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think anybody has topped her album sales.
Is she diamond? Is she diamond with that?
Oh, yeah. She has to be diamond. Diamond 10 million, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's got to be diamond. And she's probably the only female to do it. So,
Missy?
That's a good question.
Missy might be up there.
Missy,
Missy's height.
That's another thing. Lauryn Hill is a huge inspiration. You can look it up. Huge inspiration for Missy.
True.
And which everybody loves Missy. So, I mean, I hate to. It was a tough category, but in a way, it wasn't. Only because I'm going vocally, and if you getting rid of catalogs, I can live without hearing Mary J. versus, I would say, Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, I agree.
So I didn't think that I would agree with this guy at all. So that's I think that's more of a shocker than anything.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Great minds think alike, brother.
So kid is better. Thanks. All right.
Got him.
Squeeze that in.
Laugh and put that draw 2 down.
Now you got to pick that up. Man.
Yeah. All right, so we back to me, I guess, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, see, I was tough. I got actors now, man, I got the OGs. I think the OGs is kind of easy for some people, man, but I really want to go with the young bucks, though. I want to go with the up and comings. Man, let me do it. The up and comings. One, I still got to throw them out there. I give the caveat, and you'll understand while I give the caveat. The OGs I may get to if we got some time, kind of run it through you real quick. But first one, I'm going to go with Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan. Rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman.
Mm-hmm.
And Damson Idris.
Ooh.
Snowfall.
Mm-hmm.
Snowfall.
What's his name?
Damson Idris.
Damson Idris. Yep. Snowfall. So
his last name is the old boy's first name?
Yeah.
Clearly. So again, we got Michael B, we got Chadwick, and we got Damson. So I'm gonna go first. Like JJ, I did not think about these. I just started thinking them as I just said it just now. I thought about the movies earlier, but I didn't think about these. So
can we throw out their movies?
Say it again.
Can we throw out their movies?
Well, if we throw the person out, their movies got to go out.
That don't know.
Oh, you mean like some movies that they've done?
Yeah.
Oh, Michael B. Jordan, he got Creed. He got Fruitville Station. What else he got out there? He got Wakanda, Black Panther. Got the Black Panther joint. He got some other movie that
Remorse or something like that. Remorse or something like that.
That was
on
Prime, I think.
Didn't Denzel direct the movie? It was like Letters to.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I can't think of the name though.
Yeah, I can't think of the name. You got Chadwick got mad stuff. He was James Brown. He was Third
Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson.
21 Bridges.
He was in. He was
Black Panther, of course.
Yeah, all that. So and then only thing I know about Damson is Snowfall. Only thing I know about him is Snowfall. I can't think of nothing else. So with all that said, appreciate that, John. That got me going. Acting wise, acting chops. Not even like big blockbuster movie, but just big acting chops. I can't give it to Damson first because he only got that. So I need to see how versatile he may be. Right, so I'm gonna give it to rest in peace to Chadwick out of these three. I'm gonna start Chadwick. I think to be able to like embody all those different characters the way he do, the James Brown, the Thurgood Marshall, the who else do we say he also with Jackie Robinson, Jackie Robinson, the Wakanda, the Black Panther, to be embody all that was amazing. 21 Bridges, I didn't see the whole thing, but the little bit I did see, it was good. Then unfortunately. Was it good? I mean, I didn't see it.
No, I liked it. I thought it was a good movie. Yeah, I thought it was a good movie.
Okay. 21 Bridges.
Yeah. Yep. Hold on, time out.
I'm here.
So yeah, I need a 20. So this category is like it's like out of my realm. So
Okay.
you guys can exclude me, and the rest of you three can go.
Okay. So meaning like I don't like you don't know these actors.
Okay, name the actors.
Yo, what?
Wait, hold on. You said Chadwick Boseman,
Michael B. Jordan,
Michael B. Jordan,
and the dude that does Snowfall.
Oh, right. But what movies are you doing?
I'm not doing movies. I'm just doing them.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm just doing them. I'm just doing them. So yeah, Chadwick first. I'm starting Chad. I'm gonna jump all the way down to I'm cutting. Never liked him. Don't really know what anybody like about him. I see what the women like about him. He big, he buff, doing his thing. Michael B. Jordan all the way back to the wire. Daydream. Never liked him. Never knew what anybody liked about his acting ability. Never really understood that. So that's an easy cut for me. And even though Damson only has Snowfall, Snowfall, he walks circles. And the only reason why I didn't give Damson the one, because he don't got more than even though I don't like that the way we do that, but he don't got more than Chadwick. But Michael B. Jordan got mad stuff, but he can't act to me. So that's my 3 out of those 3 right there. All right. So first I'm going with Chadwick. Second, I'm going with Damson. And third, I'm cutting. Bye all 3 of Creeds. Let's respect the Rockies. Let's respect the Rockies.
This guy is great. Who's being racist now?
Hold on.
Yo, that's crazy.
Reverse racism.
and right, I ain't thinking about that. So if I say bye, there is no Wakanda there, right? Even though he wasn't the main character, there is no Black Panther. Unless Killmonger just not in it, but like that's not how we play the game. So, but yeah,
but because you got Chadwick, it's like you gotta have it then.
You gotta have it then.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta have it, and just cancel each other out. I don't know how we gonna do that.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's crazy. You got a question, Jack?
No. Oh, okay. So Chadwick, Michael B. Okay, yo, I'm lost, yo.
And Damson Idris, the dude from Snowfall.
The dude from Snowfall.
Okay, and who's the last dude?
That's 3.
It's only 3?
Chadwick. Yo, are you with us?
Chadwick, Michael B, and the other dude you just named.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's called start, cut, and bench. 3.
I got you. Oh, okay, got you. All right. Okay, so you guys can just leave me out. Point blank.
All of that. After all of that. Yo, so how many is it? 3? 4?
Right.
Oh, y'all just leave me out. Y'all leave me out.
Right.
Yo, what?
Let me know when it's my time to go.
Yo,
it's your time to go.
Yeah.
Yo. So I got 5, 4,
yeah, 3.
A movie?
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yo, he went around the whole world just to be like, nah, I ain't going.
I'm good. Too much information. Too much.
You can go.
Who's
All right,
going?
so I'm gonna put it on JJ. I'm gonna put it on JJ.
All right. So, I don't know what it is, Marlon. I think a lot of us agreeing. We are agreeing with you today. So I'm kind of going against what I just said in the last round. I'm going to start Chadwick. I'm going to bench Damson Idris, and I'm going to cut Michael B. Jordan. But not because I don't think he can act. I'm just saying because surprisingly, there's a lot of movies of his that I haven't seen. I'm a big fan of the Creed. I'm a big fan of the Creed series. I thought he killed it as Killmonger. no pun intended. But as far as Fruitvale, I didn't watch it. A lot like The Remorse, I named it. I didn't watch it. It's a lot of movies that he was in. I know he was in. I did see The Wire, but I know he was in like Friday Night Lights. Courtney watched that. I didn't watch that. He was also in. I think it was the remake of I think it was called The Parenthood or something like Parenthood or something like that. He was in that. I did see him in that, but a lot of his movies, unfortunately, I haven't seen. Now with Damson Idris, he's smoking that Franklin Saint role. He's smoking it. Like I know he doesn't have a large category of movies or TV shows that he's in because he's still kind of he's getting his start now, but he's smoking that role. Like he's killing it. So I'm definitely gonna bench him. And as far as Chadwick, I think he's a really good actor. Showed a lot of range. Done a lot of different. He's done the biopics and all that type of stuff. But he shows a lot of range in his acting ability. So I'm gonna start him. I'm going to bench Damson, and I'm going to cut Michael B. Jordan. So we agree.
That's good. And the reason why I said wow for you, because you're a huge Creed fan.
I am a huge Creed fan. Yeah, I love Creed. I'm going to see it. It comes out March 3rd next month. I'm not paid to plug them, but yes, I will go see that. I will go see that to keep that. And that's still keeping the Rocky thing alive. I know that Rocky's not in it, but we got to move past Rocky. What else was Rocky going to do? Geriatric boxing? We're not trying to see that. So
I thought we were going to see it.
I told you guys because my household is big fans of Creed, so I'm going to have to see it twice. So it depends on when we go see it. I will see it twice. I have no problem with that. So y'all tell me today.
I'm with it. Deja, it's on you. Who you got out of those three?
All right. So first of all, if we're really going by what we've been going by, both Marlon and JJ, y'all can't bench him because y'all already cut the show. So I'm not understanding how you're gonna bench somebody you cut their show. I don't get it. I really don't understand.
I get what you're saying.
If you cut the show, then he doesn't exist. So
he has
it kind of backfires against you guys.
He has more things. We just aren't familiar. That's not the only thing he's done. Look at his filmography. He has more stuff.
Name him.
I don't know, but I'm going to Wikipedia real quick.
Exactly.
Alexa, what does Damson Idris play?
The only thing that y'all mentioned was Snowfall. That's the only thing y'all mentioned. All right. So I am starting Chadwick. I've seen the bulk of his stuff. Not all of it, but I've seen the bulk of his stuff. And I think the ceiling was definitely high for him. Rest in peace. I think the ceiling was definitely high for him. I'm actually benching Jordan.
Okay.
And cutting Idris. And the only reason I'm cutting Idris is because all we got is Snowfall. At least that's all I know about. All I know about is Snowfall. One show is not enough to show me your acting chops for me to be like, okay, I'm gonna bench you. If for me, I know you don't like Michael B. Jordan. I'm not a big fan of his, but he has shown some versatility. I mean, I know we've had this debate before when you was just like, yo, he's just the same actor in everything, every single thing. He's just the same actor. But I've seen it, if you watch the Remorse one, whatever the one that was on Prime, you see a different one where he was with Lauren London.
Yeah,
you see a different side as far as that. I did see Fruitvale Station, different side on that. Kind of a difference but he was much younger when he was in The Wire, because obviously I was the one that's seen it the most recent. So that's the only reason I'm not a big fan of his. But the only reason I would put Idris to cut Idris is because I can't give somebody the nod over somebody else off of one show, although he is phenomenal in that show. Can I interject really quick? Sure.
So if I'm gonna just make a little bit of an argument, right, to what you just said
about Lauryn Hill,
no, about his acting ability because of one show, can we also say that Damson Idris, like, this dude is not from here? So the fact that he had to learn an English accent, to learn a West Coast English accent from the 80s, that does show some acting range. Like, I know it's one show, but this dude is from the UK and he's killing it you would never, if you didn't know that, you wouldn't know that. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't know that, like people think that, oh, he's probably from American dude, like he's from the UK. And the fact that this dude is killing it with an American accent, 80s West Coast accent, I think he's done a really good job. I think that shows some range.
I get that, but again, it's off of one role. Now, if you put him in something else, you put him in a movie or something, and he's doing the same thing, are you going to think that? If he's doing the same thing in everything that he gets cast in, because then he'll be cast type. But
if he plays something in New York, he's not going to have that same accent. He would have to develop a New York accent. And if he's doing a movie that was based in Europe, he can have his UK. He can talk like his normal self. So I'm just saying, I get what you're saying. I'm not disagreeing.
By this one thing. So if we come back 5 years from now and he's done more stuff, then I can easily put him. He probably move up to first. He probably move up to starting. But right now, I would have to say cut.
All right.
Okay. I like it. I respect it. Appreciate y'all. Deja, it's on you, brother. It's on you. Who your
all right, actresses. Actresses. This is kind of a tough one. This one actually took me a little bit. So we got Angela Bassett, Viola Davis, and Regina King. Who y'all got? So this took me because I did it at the last minute. It kind of took me just a little bit. I already knew my start. My start was easy. It was who I was going to cut and who I was going to bench, because I am absolutely 100% starting Angela Bassett. That's my starter. Angela Bassett, her filmography between TV and movies is like ridiculous, and she's just ridiculous in herself. So I mean, I watched 911, like an actual TV show, because of her.
I saw an episode of that. I thought it was good.
and she's like the producer and directed some of them. So it's like, it's crazy, like the work that she puts in. And she actually was the producer on the last Wakanda joint.
Black Panther.
The bench and the cut was tough. I actually wrote down one and then I switched them because I really didn't know. So I'm actually going to bench Regina King and cut Viola Davis. Tough. I just like Regina King's style just a little bit more. And I guess because of 227, kind of grew up with her, I guess in a sense. And
so wait, you said you're cutting Regina King? I mean, Regina.
No, I'm benching Regina King.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Cutting Viola Davis.
Okay.
Viola Davis, phenomenal actress, definitely. I mean, I like How to Get Away with Murder. Even some of the other movies that she's been in, I can't even think of right offhand. Phenomenal actress, but I was like, between those two, I had to give Regina King the nod on that as far as being on my bench and then cutting Viola Davis. So what you think, Gerald?
What do I think, huh? What do I think, my G?
Yo, this guy, man. Oh, so you're asking me, eh?
You're asking me, my man. I can agree with Angela Bassett, one. Right? That's what you said, right?
Yeah, she was the star.
You know what? I agree with you. Wholeheartedly. Yep. I agree. I agree with your picks. Definitely.
With the start bench and cut?
Yep. Yeah, I agree.
So who do you cut?
The same person you got.
Which was who?
Yo.
I agree with you.
He thought he was slick, yo.
So you mean to tell me?
So you was cutting Daffy Duck? You was cutting Daffy Duck?
You're not getting me.
So you're gonna start Wanda Sykes.
Yo, this joint has jumped the shark, yo. This is crazy.
No, I said I agree with you, man.
Oh, yo.
Got him, time.
All right, JJ, you go ahead.
Yeah, clearly, I agree with you. Definitely. No
All
doubt.
right, I appreciate it.
No doubt.
So I do agree with you, but I'm gonna tell you why. And I do agree with you, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm doing that. So I think Angela Bassett, I'm starting. I'm starting Angela Bassett because right? Like because she's just great. Her longevity in the game, she's a phenomenal actress, and has done a lot of different things. And I think even as she's gotten older, she's done a lot of different roles. I wouldn't expect to see her on TV like 911 and all that type of stuff. So I think that's like amazing that she's able to go into the small screen and all that type of stuff. As far as benching, I'm going to, like I said, I agree with you. So I'm going to bench Regina King. I think to start from a child actress back in the 80s and it's still to be more relevant now. I think there was a lull in her career, maybe like early 2000s or something like that. I don't even know. But it feels like these last like 10 to 12 years, she's been putting in a lot of work. So I don't know if that's just her just wanting to be back into the limelight. But there was a time where it was like, okay, you didn't hear her name as much. I think after she did Thin Line Between Love and Hate with Martin reference. Yes, she did play his girlfriend in that. But I feel like after that, she didn't do a whole lot. But then she did a TNT show that was pretty good. I can't remember the name of it. It lasted a couple seasons or whatever. And I feel like after that, like she's just been in a lot of things, even as recently as what's the Black Western that was on
that joint.
How Did They Fall, right?
Yeah.
Sorry,
I thought she killed that role. So I'm benching her. And this is no shade to Viola Davis. You could tell she's a well-trained classic, actress. I just don't watch much of her stuff. That's what it boils down to. Not that I think that she's bad. I just don't watch much of her stuff. I didn't watch How to Get Away with Murder. I tried it. I didn't like it. Not because I didn't think she wasn't good. I just didn't like the show. I tried watching on 2 different occasions. Couldn't get into it. I did like her in Fences. I thought she did a dope role with Fences with Denzel. But other than that, like I don't know much of her work. I don't follow much of her work, so that's why I'm cutting her. Those 3, Gerald. Those 3. That's why I'm. That's why I agree with Dadrian.
Okay, like are we talking about like acting ability? Are we talking about just like because we knew her on 227?
I mentioned more than 227.
No, but y'all started with because where she. Okay, all right.
She's a child actress, so I went with we talked about that because that's what we know her from as a child.
She like grew up with us. I mean, let's not forget. Did all of us see 7 Seconds?
Yeah,
she bodied that too.
Clearly,
yeah. I want to say outside of 7 Seconds. What else has she done?
He just mentioned it. Wasn't she on 24?
No, I'm talking about like her movie, not like a supporting role where she.
But you see that. But now you're nitpicking.
I'm not because if you're only one episode, that don't count. I'm talking about like it's yours. Like it's even like it's yours. Like what else do she have? And I'm not talking about this Christmas.
This Christmas is good.
No, but it's funny that you mentioned that. It's funny that you mentioned that. So you've seen it.
I can't think of nothing else she's been in that's been notable as showing her acting ability. I can't remember. I mean, she did that thing on HBO Max, like she was like a crime fighter.
Oh yeah, that job was good though. That job was banging.
I never watched it. I wanted to. Okay, so of course I'm going with Angela Bassett first. I'm going with the flick of the. I'm going with the flick of the cigarette and waiting to exhale when she walked out the house and going to the way she walked into that hotel on anime, eat the cake anime with just what's love got to do with it? She's a beast, hands down. What everything you guys said, she's still in the game, and even though this don't mean nothing, nothing like that. But black don't crack. Just she's phenomenal. Right. She's phenomenal. She look good. She in shape. Just everything. Like she's a phenomenal.
I don't know how she's not Keke Palmer's mother, but anyway.
Yo, facts. In the Kill of the Bee, I thought that was her mom. In the Kill of the Bee, I thought that was her mother. Facts. Second, I'm jumping to my cut. Regina King, I don't know what you've done. I just don't know what you've done. I'm sorry. I just don't know what you accomplished. I just don't know.
Oh, that's crazy.
Hey,
my man said, I don't know what you've done. I don't know what you've done.
I really don't. Like,
you didn't see Ray?
Who?
You didn't see Ray?
She was in Ray a bit, like a little bit, feeling the wrist and like is he big boned and all that good stuff. I remember her. I remember her in Ray, but even if I say she got a couple under her belt, are we forgetting? Or maybe you don't know. So let me let you know about Viola Davis real quick. You know she the EGOT, right? You know she the only actress with the Emmy, with the Grammy, with the Oscar, and with a Tony. She's the EGOT.
No, she's not the only. I don't think she's the only one.
She's only black.
No, I think Cheryl Lee Ralph also has the EGOT.
Cheryl Lee Ralph got an Oscar for.
Probably something she wrote. I'm gonna have to look that up, but I think Cheryl Lee Ralph.
But let me just say this though. Let me say this. I get what you're saying, but just to kind of switch it back real quick, that don't necessarily mean everything because LeBron #1 in points. Is he the best basketball player?
No, but is he number one?
I'm just saying.
If he was #1 in multiple things, then maybe so. But you're right, not just that, but I'm just letting you know, like, because she got like an Oscar, a Grammy. Well, think about the Grammy, right? Because she was narrating a something, whatever. A Tony, like she could do the stage. I don't think Regina King could do the stage. I don't think she could do plays.
I'm pretty sure she can.
Okay, maybe. And then you talking about The Help? What in the look? Regina King can do the top The Help. Jeff, did you see? I ain't like the movie, but did y'all see Woman King?
I didn't see it.
I'm actually going to see it now. That I see it's on Netflix. I'm going to watch it.
And I'm not even really talking about the movie itself, but how she embodied this role of this Woman King. She put look. I'm sorry, y'all. Regina King. Bye.
Regina King got in great shape too. I mean, not for an actual role, but she's in amazing shape. I mean, okay, but she did it for a role. But is she gonna go back to like where she was before? Regina King put as a lifestyle. She got in shape.
And honorable mention. I don't watch it, but it was on. It popped up on Hulu the other day. First Ladies on Showtime. Viola Davis plays Michelle Obama. She kills it, yo. She destroys it. She destroyed Michelle Obama. She destroys it. Now, the casting about look, I don't know how they figure that one out, but her
nothing alike.
Nothing alike. But the way she moves her lips and her body. So I'm going with Angela. She's phenomenal. I'm benching Viola, the EGOT, and I'm cutting Regina.
So I did look it up, and she's definitely not the only African American.
But Shirley Ralph ain't one of them.
No, she's not.
Okay.
But Whoopi Goldberg is, and Jennifer Hudson.
Whack sauce.
Jennifer Hudson is an EGOT?
Yep.
Wow.
And that's a whack sauce right there. That's a whack sauce. I can respect and I can respect Whoopi. I can respect Whoopi.
Why you not respecting the Hudson?
Come on, man. She ain't deserved that Oscar for Dreamgirls. She ain't deserved that Oscar, man. But
wow.
Wow.
So I think we got a topic for our next locker room. Like, who didn't deserve something like that could be a next topic. Things that
literally Viola Davis is the last one to get it. Literally the last one to get it.
She just got her Grammy this year. At the Grammy that just happened.
Not only Grammy, but also you're right. It was Grammy.
Yeah, I think she did something for the Grammy. But I respect it. So, but my thing is, before y'all go to your next topic and whoever is on, my thing is with her and Monique. I just feel like, man, certain times, I think we had a topic before. I know me and Mike talk about it a lot. I just feel like, man, you gotta. I don't care how good you acted in one movie. If that's your first movie, it shouldn't count. Like it shouldn't count as an Oscar nod. You should show me first. It shouldn't count. Like I just feel like The
Yo,
Oscars
you're
is so
contradicting
That makes no
yourself.
sense, man.
You're contradicting yourself, though. So then,
because Damson Idris.
why? Yeah, exactly.
Damson Idris.
Dude,
No,
one show.
No, but I'm saying that because I just don't like Michael B. Jordan on that level. But if you put him against Don Cheadle, he loses, right? But what I'm saying is that like Monique deserves an Oscar, y'all. Like when you in and we will grow up and get older, we're gonna look back and say Monique deserves this best supporting actress in Precious. Like she's an Oscar winner to you? No, to me it's not. So anyway, but that's for another time. Another time. You do one movie, a one hit wonder. You get that award? Nah, sorry, can't. Now you in the category with Halle Berry. You in the category with Whoopi Goldberg. You in the category with Viola Davis. Come on, man. Come on. Go sit down somewhere.
This guy.
Yo.
This guy.
Yo. Tell him why you mad, son. Tell him why you mad.
Hot, yo. Let me give you hot. But no, and then I'm not. Who next?
Gerald, right?
Gerald.
Oh yeah, your topic, Gerald. Your topic, yeah.
All right. We're gonna do it this way.
Wrestlers.
I'm
gonna be just like him.
Yeah, I'm starting the Miz.
Huh?
I'm starting the Miz.
I'm starting to rock.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bench the Miz.
Nah. It didn't wrestling.
It should have been.
It clearly should have been, but I'm gonna do a football.
Okay.
2018 NFL quarterback draft. So
You said 2018?
yeah, NFL draft. So I got Baker Mayfield. Jackson.
As in Lamar Jackson?
Yeah, Lamar Jackson. Yep. And old boy from Buffalo.
Josh Allen?
Yeah, Josh Allen, yep. They all came out the same time, right?
That's stupid easy, yo.
So cut, start, and bench.
This might be the easiest one. This might be the easiest one.
How's that easy? I mean,
Can I go first?
No, I'm first.
No, after you. Can I go first after you?
Okay.
This is stupid easy.
So, so for me, I got starting. Okay, so well, let me say this. I'm not talking about stats. I'm just talking about the eye test of what I see as far as a quarterback, right? So, first and foremost, I got Josh Allen. I'm starting Josh Allen with the eye test. And again, as far as quarterback, throw first, run second, right? And make his teammates better. Second, so wait, hold on. Did I get? Hold on. I'm gonna put Baker Mayfield in there.
In what?
Huh? No.
Where?
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so Josh Allen, Baker Mayfield, and Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
So you cut Lamar?
No. Hold on. So first, starting is Josh Allen. Second, Baker Mayfield. And who I'm cutting? Lamar Jackson. You guys already know that. you guys already know that. You guys know me and how I deal with Lamar Jackson. Okay, so first, Josh Allen, top tier quarterback, right? Run, no. Throw first, run second. He gets the job done. All right. Second, Baker Mayfield. He's the same type of quarterback. Throw first, run. Throw first, run.
What is going on here?
And if he has to scramble to make a play, he gets it done. Lamar Jackson, okay. Run first. He's a running back. Again, okay. So let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan. All right. So, but Lamar Jackson, he's a run-heavy quarterback. He can't get the job done. That's what I stand by. He can't get the job done.
Now it's personal.
He can't. No, it's not personal. He can't get. Again, he can't get the job done. Okay, we're talking about top 10 quarterbacks. He can't get the job done. He runs first. He can't read. He can't read defense, right? And
you just stopped it and
he can't read defense, and he's just a run heavy. He's a run heavy quarterback.
Okay,
I mean that's
I
it.
respect that. I respect that. I respect that. JJ?
No. It's on me. So, second, daydream.
Wait. Okay.
No, okay,
Well, we respected you to go first when you wanted to go. But okay, all right. Okay.
No.
So I'm next.
No. What you guys got to say?
Is there a lag?
Yeah,
What is
JJ.
going on here?
JJ wanted to go second.
Oh, JJ wanted to go second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I talk? I don't know if I can talk.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if you follow football like that with Lamar Jackson.
That's why I wanted to. So
right.
I'm not
right. Go ahead. I don't know if you follow football like that.
So I'm not a big football fan like you guys. I keep up with I'm the money more than quarterback type of dude. Like I see the shows. I keep up because I'm a sports person. So from what I know, right, it may be a little bit different from you guys, but from what I know, I would start Josh Allen.
Yep.
I'm benching Lamar Jackson and I'm cutting Baker Mayfield. And although I may not watch football every Sunday, every Monday, or even Thursday for that matter, whatever, when I hear, I'm like, yo, everybody used to love Baker Mayfield. He was the man, blah, blah, Cleveland, blah, blah. And then he fell off. And now he's not even on the team no more. So that's my reason why I would cut him. Because I'm like, yo, how we go from Baker Mayfield being that guy, woke up feeling dangerous, all the type of stuff, and now all of a sudden he's not even with the team no more. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm going to cut him. I would start Josh Allen and I would bench Lamar Jackson. Because I feel like Lamar has had some good years with Baltimore, and although they may not produce the Super Bowl, he still was a pretty good point. I'm gonna say point guard. He's still a good quarterback. So I'm gonna go with that order and say I'm benching him, cutting Mayfield.
Okay.
I like it. I respect it.
And the reason why I wanted to go, I didn't want y'all to think I was biting off your answers. I'm somewhat knowledgeable of it. I just don't watch on a week-to-week basis. I didn't want y'all to think I was trying to steal y'all answers.
Are you biting?
I'm the first one with this order, though. I'm the first one with this order.
You heard us in the chat group. Come on, man. You ain't fooling no one.
Yeah, he be watching.
Who's next, Gerald?
I mean, it's on JJ. It's on JJ to pick.
No, it's on you.
It's on you.
Let me go with Marlon.
Yeah, I'm right down the same alley as JJ. And honestly, probably for the same reasons. Baker Mayfield ended his season with who? Rams?
Yeah, I
The
think
Rams,
so.
right? I think the Rams. I think the Rams
No,
ended with
was it Rams? Was it?
Was it?
Oh yeah, because he got traded from Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think he had like two good games where he was trying to get that contract, trying to get signed, but I don't think they're gonna sign him. But to JJ's point, what happened to him? Like where'd he go? And I think he was always little, like not as little as Johnny Manziel, but still kind of like little for the quarterback position. Lamar, I'm gonna cut him though. I'm a bench Lamar. I think he's right there in the middle. I agree with Jal for the most part what he be saying. He ain't gonna win a Super Bowl. He ain't, he run first. He run. He don't really look to throw. And you got to throw to what you got to throw. When's the last running quarterback? Russell Wilson.
Yeah. Yep. You got to throw.
One. Russell Wilson, I think that one. I mean, I guess it almost was Jalen Hurts this year, but sorry, Eagles fans. But you got to throw. You got to throw. But then yeah. Josh Allen's a beast. Josh Allen's a beast.
Yes, sir.
He's a beast. He's just a beast. IQ is off the charts. With those three in the league, man, I don't know, with Mahomes, with Allen, and with Burrows, it's going to be a problem for the next few years coming. Then you got Hurts in that. You got Hurts, and then you can't forget Purdy. You can't forget.
Don't you mean Josh Jackson, whatever his name is?
Yo, that dude. Yo. That joke.
Yo.
Crazy. So yeah, that's what I'm going with. That's my three. I mimic JJ.
All right. I don't think it's as cut dry as you guys say it is. Definitely on the cut though. The cut is Baker Mayfield. But just slightly, I would start Josh Allen over Lamar Jackson. I mean, Allen, although the guy is talented, he did show his weakness this year. Without Daboll, he's shown that he's not as big as everybody thought he was. So I mean, that just shows you the importance of what Daboll was the offensive coordinator at the time. It just shows you the importance of that because he was making a lot of bonehead decisions. The only one out of these three that won an MVP is Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson actually won an MVP. Does it matter?
Yeah, it does.
And you said all of them got drafted in 2018, right?
Yeah, but how long ago? How long ago?
Okay, so what was it? 2020? 2019?
And
2020? But the point is, Josh Allen and Baker Mayfield did not win one. I said he's the only one that's won an MVP out of the three. So it doesn't matter when. He's the only one. That's truth. That's facts right there. That's
facts. Yeah, you're right.
Absolute facts. And Huntley is not the answer for them, obviously. Anybody that wants to go and just give up a football and say, hey, why don't you run it back 99 yards is obviously not the answer. So if Baltimore is smart, they would definitely sign him. But that's another discussion. But I'm going with start Josh Allen, bench Lamar, and cut Baker Mayfield.
I like it.
So Josh Allen. So wait a minute. So basically, what you're saying, Josh Allen is better than Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, I would say, but I say slightly. I'm not saying it's a big difference. I'm not saying it's a big difference.
Right, but he's better.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
I would say as of right now, he's better.
All right. Okay. Cool. Thanks. Next.
It's on you, JJ.
Oh, that's great. You said thanks.
Yo, that's crazy. Yo, that's wild. All right, to speed this up a little bit, it is on me, right?
It's on you, brother.
Yes,
all right. So my second joint is the artist and the song. So I did just the artist the first time. So this is the artist and a particular song. And I did try to keep these songs somewhat similar as far as how they sound. So these songs are rappers with singers or singing on the song. So the 3 songs I chose are Biggie, Notorious B.I.G. with Juicy. I chose Nas featuring Lauryn Hill, If I Ruled the World.
Ooh.
And I chose Method Man featuring Mary J. I'll Be There For You / You're All I Need.
Wow.
You might have ended the you might have the hardest one.
This is definitely the hardest one. This is hands down the hardest one.
So
yeah, you might have to say yeah. That's tough.
So can I go first? So can I go first? Being I don't care about music.
Can I say mine?
Yeah, you. So can I go second?
All of them did a song with Pac, yo.
Clearly. Yeah, so once again, I did not think about the answer. I just thought, I was like, yo, these songs, put them together and, 90s vibes, all that type of stuff.
Yo, wait. Can I interject, though? Do Juicy count?
What you mean?
Oh, yeah, then you said with the singer, right?
I said with a singing type of vibe to it.
Oh, I thought
it's not. He doesn't have a feature on there, but like it's singing, it's singing.
Okay, I thought it'd been like a collaboration. Okay.
Yeah, no. I was saying a singing type of vibe, but the other 2 just happen to have singers on there, like known singers on there. So yeah, I just thought of these songs, and so I was like, oh, I came over Biggie and Juicy first, and I was like, oh, Nas and Lauryn Hill, and I was like, yo. And then I was like, yo, what's the? Then I thought Method Man and Mary, and I was like, yo, this is crazy. I didn't even think about an answer, so this is just me freestyling it right now.
Yikes!
I hate to sound cliche, but it is what it is. I'm starting Biggie, Juicy, because I felt like if we're gonna go back to the sports reference, I feel like that kind of changed the game in hip hop, like Biggie coming out with that as a new artist, you know what I'm saying? Just coming out with that. It was just crazy. Like it was crazy times. That song resonated. You hear it now, it just resonates in a certain way. So I'm starting with that. So that's probably the easiest part of this whole thing. Wow. Wow. I'm just gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna peel the Band-Aid off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bench Meth and Mary, You're All I Need, and I'm gonna unfortunately cut Nas and Lauryn Hill, If I Ruled the World.
I mean, it makes sense because you cut Lauryn Hill anyway, so all her music is gone. Like, it's ridiculous.
And listen, that's not easy. Like, that's not easy. It's just, I'm not even gonna come with an explanation. That's just what I chose. There is no right answer. There is no right answer for this. So hate me for my answers, love me for my answers. I'm not gonna explain anymore. Gerald, you up?
Yes, that's tough, brother.
You wanted to go, right?
He said your name.
Me? Yeah, I agree with you, JJ.
Yeah, that one right there.
I mean, again, music is not my thing, so I'm just gonna pass it along to whoever's next. So whoever's next, y'all got it.
But you wanted to go. Okay, all right.
The music is not my thing. You know that.
All right, so let's go with Daedrian next.
So you want me to pick?
Nah, we good.
I'm gonna pick Marlon. Thank you.
You're not the picker. I'm the picker.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold.
I don't know what's going on here.
Yo.
It's Twilight Zone, bro. It's a Twilight Zone. Yo,
it's getting late, yo. It's getting late. That's the only thing I could think of.
It's the Black Mirror, yo. It's crazy. So, Daedrian?
Me? I clearly thought JJ picked you.
Yeah, I said you. I said you, Marlon.
Oh, you did? I thought it's Daedrian. Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all got it, yo. Even though on the champ, y'all got it, yo. Y'all got it.
All right. So what? So what? How I see it is, yeah, Biggie's my all-time favorite rapper. So I can't lyrically, with Juicy, the reference of his life, as JJ said, it kind of changed the game. Like, yo, where does dude come from? My first hearing Biggie wasn't Juicy, it was Give Me the Loot. And Give Me the Loot kind of made me like, yo, this dude is nice. I don't know how I heard that as a single. I don't know where I heard it at. It wasn't a single, but it was someplace I heard it on the radio late one night. I'm like, yo, this track is nice. So, yeah, Biggie, Juicy, hands down. Now, for me, my only way I can pick out of the next two, You're All I Need and If I Rule the World, is because I gotta individually pick goes artist to artist. I think Nas is the better lyricist than Meth. And I think Lauryn Hill, again, sings better than Mary. Right? So that's the only way that I can rationalize how to make this work. The songs are both songs. But If I Rule the World, Black, Latino, Anglo-Saxon, yo, when he said Black, white, Latino, Anglo-Saxon, I'm like, yo, that's enough for me. Like, I remember reading about Anglo-Saxon in social studies. So when Nas threw that in there, I'm like, yo, he killed that joint. Yo. So so I'm benching If I Ruled the World, and I'm cutting Bye-Bye, You're All I Need. You're All I Need. And that's my logic, that's my rationale, that's all I got. But like Jay said, really not much reason. Just go for it. Pull that Band-Aid off. It's on you, Daedrian.
That was the same order that you had, JJ?
Nah.
Well,
I cut If I Ruled the World.
Yeah.
All right. So obviously we're gonna go 3 for 3. As in 3 totally different ones. So I went with Start With All I Need, bench Juicy, and cut If I Ruled the World.
Ooh.
And the only reason I did that, first of all, that was almost impossible. It definitely ended with like one of the hardest ever. But I think because you're right when you're talking about lyrics. Biggie is my favorite rapper. I mean, I know it's not JJ's favorite rapper, but he's up there. I know that. And I definitely know he's not Gerald's favorite rapper. But I know he's Marlon's, and he's probably, I would have to put him number 1 for me personally. But
he's one over Kane? He's over Kane?
That's a tough one. Kane's in my top 5 for sure.
Okay.
He's better than Little Daddy Shane?
That one I got to think about.
They don't know about that.
I might bench Little Daddy Shane, yo. But the reason I put it in the order of impacts of the songs. And to me, when he did that remix and put Mary J on there, it was like over. I mean, they kept playing it and playing it and playing it. Now, when you think of Method Man, you're thinking of that song. When you're thinking of Biggie, I don't think the first thing you're going to say is Juicy. You're going to mention Juicy, but you're going to mention like 10, 15 songs that'll just come right out, and then Juicy will be in the mix of it. Same thing with Nas. You'll mention a whole bunch of stuff, and then If I Ruled the World will be in the mix of it, to me. So, I mean, yeah, I had to go with the bigger song for me out of those 3, as far as especially for that artist, was All I Need, and then Bench and Juicy, and then I love If I Ruled the World. That's just, I'm a big Nas fan anyway, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I love all 3 songs. Like I said, for me, there's no right answer. I mean, it's just, or I should say there's no wrong answer. It's just, they're great, all 3 great songs in their own way. I'll be mad to lose any one of them, so.
Yeah,
I respect it. I respect it. So that was our version of Start, Bench, Cut, Pop Culture Edition. Use like the sports. There's others words for these and phrases for these, but we decided to go with that to make it kind of easier. But appreciate you fellas for coming on and staying on for an hour and 48 minutes live. Hour and 48 minutes live. We had some pre-production we had to do before y'all saw us. So we were on the screen longer than an hour and 48 minutes. We talk about 2 and some change. So appreciate you guys. Just kind of want to throw out some honorable mentions. Because again, I wasn't sure. I mentioned I mentioned White Men Can't Jump Above the Rim and Loving Basketball because those are my basketball movies that I had to throw out there. You know, so White.
Wait, say it again. White Men Can't Jump. Loving Basketball Above the Rim.
Above the rim and above.
Oh,
the
that's
rim.
easy. That's easy for me.
That's easy for you. What y'all got? Then what y'all got?
Cutting above the rim, starting Loving Basketball, benching White Men Can't Jump.
Same order. Same order. Same order. They're easy. They're all good, but that's easy. That's easy.
For me, I'm definitely starting White Men Can't Jump. Definitely benching Above the Rim. Bye-bye, Loving Basketball.
That's because you thought you and Tori was the king of the duck. Like that's
king of the duck.
Whatever, man.
We are the king of the duck. And again, my honorable mentions with my another movie, real quick, my comedy. Friday, Coming to America, and Harlem Nights.
Easy.
That's kind of easy too.
Easy.
Bye Harlem Nights.
Yeah. I would have to say bye Harlem Nights too. You definitely starting Coming to America. There's nothing going to go over Coming to America.
True, but Harlem Nights.
Yeah, yeah. Because you know what, my only issue with Harlem Nights is it's a classic movie. Don't get me wrong, but it's so many people in it. I feel like they didn't really like. It was just too much. It was almost like too much. Classic movie, and we remember a lot of stuff, but it was too much going on because it had so many different iconic people in there.
Did you like Life?
Yeah, but Eddie and Martin was clearly head and shoulders above everybody else. They were above Bernie Mac and all of them and stuff. But you had Richard Pryor, Red Fox, Eddie Murphy, Della Reese. Like that's a lot of heavy hitters in there.
Yeah, but same token, they didn't have a lot of lines and a lot. You know, it was Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor. Red Fox wasn't really like that man in that movie, right? And Della Reese, he had moments, but it was really Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor movie. It was their movie. But
but a lot of people. I mean, I feel you. But if you talk about memorable lines, a lot of people say, "Oh, you shot me in my pinky toe," like you know what I mean. Like that was a Della Reese scene and all that type of stuff. So I get what you're saying, but I just felt like you said, it was a lot of lines. It was a lot of people, a lot of people to be fed, so to speak. And I felt like it was just hard to do. So for me, I'm about to cut it for that reason. And I'm starting Coming to America and Benching Friday because those are we still talk about those movies to this day. So
yeah, I agree with you. I definitely agree with you.
Marlon, who did you have with the older actors? Because I want to see if we had the same.
Who did I have? I had Denzel.
Oh no, man.
Will Smith and Morgan Freeman.
Oh, you went black. I went white.
Who you going?
Yeah, I had Tom Hanks, Jack Nicholson, Robert De Niro.
Ooh, that's tough. Let me see. I'm keeping. I mean, I gotta start Tom Hanks. Y'all. I gotta start Tom Hanks.
Same.
Ooh.
That's what I actually had too.
Who do you cut out of Robert De Niro and out of
Jack? I gotta cut Jack. For me, I gotta cut Jack.
Jack, yeah, I gotta cut Jack, and I gotta bench for Rob. I gotta bench Bobby. That's
what I had on there.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one, but
it's a good one. That is definitely a good one. Yeah, Tom Hanks, he's just I don't know. I don't know. He's the best to me. But okay, cool, fellas, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for coming on. Thank y'all for watching. You know what I mean? We got a couple, in the chat. We had Deacon Pete chime in early. He probably at work by now. I think he said nope when I said that that Nash better than Kid. He was like nope to that. So
of course, because he's logical.
Because he has a brain and he has eyes.
I disagree. And everything. Jal, what you thinking about over there?
Z's.
Jal.
Yo.
Oh, I hit my head on. Yo, I hit my head. Hold on.
You hit your head on what? Ain't nothing hit your head on over there, is it?
No, I said I'm here.
On the wall.
Yeah. Think about it. It's like bam. Oh man.
That's crazy.
What I think about what?
No, I'm saying, what do you think about the pick that Adrian mentioned about Robert De Niro and them?
I'm good, man. Ah! I'm good.
Oh,
Lamar Jackson. Ah!
He said Lamar Jackson is a bum.
oh man, yo, he's gonna be playing Pac in the
personal attack, man. Come on, you personal with it, man. You personal with it.
That's all I'm going to get across on this platform. Lamar Jackson is not it. He's not it.
I see.
That's what I wanted to. That's what I wanted to get across. He is not.
And that's coming from a Ravens fans, people. All those that's listening, that's coming from
that's
Ravens.
crazy.
Yep.
Fans.
Yep. Let him go.
We're gonna let you good people get out of here. Thank y'all for spending 2 hours with us. Hopefully we, entertained you. Again, we're gonna try to do it quicker than 7-month gap. We're gonna try our very best. We're gonna try to at least go to every other month, 6 times a year. This is February, so hopefully we can get another one in April.
Yes, sir.
Word up.
Maybe we can get it live and in person too.
Absolutely. We trying to work on that too. Trying to work on that live. Come with a more serious topic. A whole bunch of stuff is happening in America right now and in life, so we got a lot we could talk about with that, so we try to do one serious, one kind of light, but I think we did 2 light in a row. So now we're gonna have to hit y'all with something serious and come and talk about a few things. So, but this is the Locker Room. I want to say peace out. Thank y'all for coming on. All right, fellas, y'all want to say y'all goodbyes to the people?
Yo, my name, JJ, a.k.a. Pop Culture. You already know what it is. I'm out.
Peace.
Yo, my bad. My name, Marlon, a.k.a. Grand Pop Culture. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grandpa.
I'll fill in for Gerald. I'm Gerald, a.k.a. Slater, y'all.
Hey, yo, J. Will, Uno Champ, we out, baby. Finish champ, baby boy. We here.
You heard?
Yo, man. You heard?
It's getting real silly right now. We out of here.
Peace.